Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to British 3.3 battle rating realistic tank battles. So this match didn't start off well, and I'm not gonna lie, I was considering just getting out and trying again, but I didn't abandon any matches today, and it worked out pretty well for us this time. You'll see. We definitely died a lot, but that's why I have these stacked lineups, just so I can play aggressively and have some fun. And man, speaking of having fun, the AEC Mark II is such a nice little light tank, wheeled, armored car with great gun handling, fantastic mobility. The only thing it really lacks is a turning circle. It does... It takes some space to maneuver, but it's just so responsive and so fun, and it's really nice to see wheeled vehicles in War Thunder just doing well. Unfortunately, this is an event vehicle from an event long past, and it's rare to see other people playing this vehicle in the game, which is really sad. You know, the more fun, the more meta, the more profitable and enjoyable an event vehicle is, the more sad I am to see it just not being able to be experienced by new players to the game who can't afford the totally insane prices on the market that develop as things get more and more rare. I don't think the loot boxes, the Silver Lions chests are the right way, because not only did they... Where did that round go? I tell you, it does have a good cannon, I promise. Can we deal some damage? There we go. Anyway, the very fast reload rate definitely helps. I don't think the SL crates are good for the game. I think they're part of this sort of a negative experience for players where you blow a bunch of Silver Lions on chests and you just get basically nothing in the hope that you're gonna hit a jackpot and get some custom vehicle or some event vehicle that hasn't shown up in years. And I really wish that they would just go back to and really develop that concept that they had with previous events, where you could grind the event for new vehicles, or you could grind the event for old vehicles, or could it be even both if you're a truly dedicated player? A man can dream. In other words, there's just better ways to deal with the rarity, the scarcity of these event vehicles, and as somebody that has most of the event vehicles in the game, and I don't really miss most of the ones that I don't have, but there's always that time, right, where the FOMO sets in hard and you're like, no, I've failed you, as I look at my picture of who do I have on my wall? Patrick Stewart driving a tank, an actual Stewart? No, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit lost in the weeds here. But you might have noticed I don't have any game audio, and I think that's because I need to adjust my NVIDIA, what's that, GeForce? No, Shadowplay audio capture settings. So I haven't dug into there for a while, and I had to like reinstall the NVIDIA drivers and the whatever program, NVIDIA Experience I think it's called. So that was just a pain in the butt. They wanted me to make a profile or something. I fucking hate giving my personal information to companies that are just gonna sell it to, you know, Punjabi marketing firms or whatever. Not that there's anything... Anyway. So, I have not made a talkie one in a while. My house has been very loud. Everyone keeps getting flagrantly, belligerently sick. And, for other reasons that I'm not going to talk about, family trouble. Not my immediate well, whatever. I have had an extremely stressful past 3 weeks or so. It was rough. Like, I was stress shitting for the first 2-3 days, and I lost like 8 pounds just spraying it into the toilet, and then I gained like 10 pounds of just stress weight, and then I got sick with stomach flu, and I like where I am now. I'm really glad to be just sort of through that, and I've dealt emotionally with the emotional issues, even if the real problems will probably just never be resolved, because some people are just horrible people, my friends, and the world will be a better place with them gone, and that is a sad state of affairs, because I love to believe in people. I love to dream. I'm a dreamer, and it really hurts me to see people choose to lose and not even really acknowledge what they're losing. Anyway, it's sad. Sometimes the world is a very sad place. And you know what? As I told one of my dear friends recently, being intelligent and having a handle on what's going around you makes it worse. And it really hurts sometimes to know what's going on and to understand. As they say, ignorance really is bliss, but it's worth it. You go through the pain and the suffering, and you give a little bit of comfort to the people around you. And one day, everything you've touched is going to be gone, except for the lies that you touched. The people that you showed love and kindness to and goodness, it's what really matters. It's the only thing that matters. And we had a good time here in British 3-3. We believed and we received, and we're still going to dish out some more pain to the enemy, but just getting into the AEC and having a blast in a really solid light. Oh, that's so satisfying. Those rocket kills, man. Direct hit with the RP3, armor penetrating punch, and then a high explosive finisher into the what was that, the engine compartment, then like blew up all the ammo and just every single thing inside of that Panzer IV. Beautiful, the best way to end the Panzer IV. Anyway, we're not gonna be able to get a rocket on that Stuart. I think that's M3 and the Chinese one, if I'm judging from that high clay ratio yellow it has going on in the paint scheme there. Looks like a 109, maybe a E, I'm not sure. And it looks like he had the little bomb tray, so we pulled up while he was dropping his bombs just so we wouldn't get caught with the splash, because being aware does keep you from a nasty surprise every now and then. And I guess that's all I really had to say. Britain's one of my secret fun places right now, and the American vehicles in the British lineup are just the best. I can't remember the name of this thing. It's the Squadron aircraft, and it said like a 2-3 BR in realistic battles, which is very low for the performance of the aircraft, except that it only has two, count them, 1, 2 M3. Just don't look at the screen right now. I did well, everyone's fine. I decided to go get a Hellcat because I wanted more 50 cals. So the two M3s in that thing just they hold it back for a lot of players, but if you pick your shots and you get a feel for the vehicle, it's really good, especially with those 8 RP3s on the wings. You can do a lot of damage to ground targets in mixed battles, and it is well worth picking up and getting a feel for it. It's definitely one of those aircraft that you have to spend some time with, and I think that's why it has such a low BR, because people just either they don't play it, or they don't get a handle on it, or they just get, bogged down by the enemy that has so many more options than you have when you have a more versatile aircraft. And generally, versatility in War Thunder boils down to firepower. Firepower matters quite a bit in this game, whether it be ground vehicles or air vehicles. Just a solid punch to the enemy, much like that rocket delivers, can make up for a lack of skill in a lot of cases. HVARs are just so good against open-top vehicles. You've probably seen a lot of HVAR kills if you've been following my videos lately, and that has a lot to do... Oh, we almost picked up a kill there, but I think it landed just in front of him. Even so, we're doing great, and the Hellcat, whether it is the American or the British version, can do extremely well in the game. We talked about firepower, and let's just look at some results real quick, and then I'll say goodbye to you all. You're precious, you're quality. I'm happy that I've been able to share this little slice of life with you. My kids are all doing well, my wife's doing well. We're having a good time, and I hope you are too. God bless you all, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.